We are talking to ABC Pro Rodeo, and I've got a room full of awesome rodeo folks. Really looking forward to this. Here we go. It's happening at the end of the month, and we're here coming up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Your ABC Pro Rodeo that we've been getting ready for, I feel like, for so long now. Talking with Chairman Kerry Jones, and we've got a couple of guys here with you. So how are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having us on.
Great to have y'all here. Who have you brought along?
We've got Wacy Munsell in here with us. He's one of our cowboy protection guys over here. We've got Evan Allred over here on my other side. He's one of our cowboy protection guys with us also this year.
Okay.
Glad to have him back, and Wacy's here to get his foot in the door, so he's here now on probably.
Well, let's just talk a little bit for folks who don't know what the lineup is this year with the rodeo. You know, I know Thursday is tough enough to wear pink.
That's right. Thursday night's the tough enough to wear pink night, 7:30 p.m. Everybody come to that. Wear your pink bandanas, drawers, whatever you got, pink. Just wear them. We're always good with that. Friday night we got our American Heroes night, so everybody will be dressed in blue, but you can wear whatever you want to that night. We got some special stuff coming up that evening. It starts 7:30 also, all perfs. They get half-price tickets with a military ID or an officer's badge, whatever you want to use that day. And then our Saturday performance, we got two. We got the 1:30 matinee, and then we have our Saturday night performance at 7:30 again. So we're good to go.
Awesome. A full lineup of events, each and every performance, right?
Every one of them, yes, ma'am. We got everything. We've got the bull riding, everything. We've got the team roping, calf roping, barrel racing, so there's events for all fans.
And the mutton busting is full, huh?
The mutton busting we did last night, so we'll have the mutton busting in the performances themselves also.
Each night?
Each night.
All right. Let's go ahead and just take a minute here. If you can tell me where you're from.
I'm Wacy Munsell, and I'm from Ulysses, Kansas. It's way southwest part of Kansas, so it ain't real far from here.
Welcome.
Glad to be here.
Great to have you here. Tell me a little bit about your rodeo and what you've been doing. And
well, this year I've only been to a couple rodeos, but they've all lasted a couple weeks. So Evan and I have been fairly busy this winter. Evan and I, we're the bullfighters here at the ABC Rodeo. He's been here 2 or 3 years. This is my first time here, and basically what our job is when the bull rider makes his dismount or the bull bucks him off, it's our job to run interference between him and the bull. So it's basically, hey, bull, come chase us and not him. So
that's pretty brave, or crazy, whichever way you want.
Well, I tend to think crazy people go sit in an office somewhere and are bored all the time. I get a vacation for a living, basically. So.
Well, good for you. So glad to have you here from Kansas.
And my name's Evan Allred, and I'm from Veneta, Oklahoma, which is way up by Tulsa, Oklahoma. So it's a pretty good drive down here for me, but I look forward to Lubbock every year.
Okay, and you've been doing this for a while?
Yeah, I've been fighting bulls for about 13 years now, and I've been coming to Lubbock for a long time. This is my 3rd year to actually be what we call working the cowboy protection part of this rodeo. What's really awesome about Lubbock is we also have a freestyle bullfight, so anybody that likes to come out and watch the bull riding and likes to see a bull hit the barrel and chase guys around, this rodeo is really unique in the terms that they have a competition for that. It's called a freestyle bullfight. And anyway, I've been coming to the freestyle bullfight here for years, and then this is my 3rd year to work the cowboy protection here. So Lubbock's one of my favorites. So
very cool. So tell me, you guys, what is something that maybe folks don't realize about bullfighting that would really surprise them?
A lot of people say, man, you must be crazy, or do you ever get scared? And to me, it's one of them things. There's no feeling in the world like an animal that can kill you is chasing you, and you're making it do what you want it to do. It's trying to get you, and you're controlling its movements. So I always say, once you get past being scared, because it's scary, but once you can put that aside, it's an art form. You get to go out and do an art that nobody else can do. So it's pretty special.
Wow. What's the biggest surprise you've gotten out there with the bulls?
Oh, yeah, that.
I'm sure they can.
It's really not a surprise when it happens.
Yeah. So. Probably the biggest surprise is when one's got you and you give up and then you get away. That's a welcome surprise.
So it's really a psychology.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. I mean, it's more mental than it is physical. Absolutely, your mind's your biggest enemy in anything you do. You know, that little voice in the back of your head telling you can't do anything. And
what do you tell that voice?
You don't want to know. But you know, it's this bullfighting now. This is the best era of bullfighting that I've seen, and Evan and I have basically studied this since we was kids. And
I was gonna say, how'd you get into this?
Family, actually. I'm a third generation rodeo cowboy. So,
wow.
you know, my dad and my granddad, they all rode bareback horses and bulls, and later moved into bullfighting and clowning. And so I always knew I'd be involved with rodeo. I just didn't know how. So, but this is what fit me best. But it's went back to the era of bullfighting. It's become more of a science than anything anymore. I mean, the horizon's broadened so much in the last 3 years than it has in the last 30. So
we look forward to seeing you out with the ABC.
Wasey won't want to hear this, but how old are you, Wasey?
32.
Okay, I'm 29. I'll be 29 the last day of this rodeo, and so
you started young then.
Yeah, we both did, but that's what, you know, we're really young in life, really, but we've been fighting bulls longer than anybody for the most part, and Wasey's been fighting bulls a few years longer than me. So when I got started, I didn't have family to you know, I didn't know, I didn't have that background. So I grew up watching videos of all these guys, and Wasey was one of the guys that that I looked up to.
See, he's been
how
fighting.
Cool is that?
He's been fighting bulls for 13 years. That's how long I've been in the PRCA. Yeah. So.
Well, very cool. You guys get to work together now.
Yeah, we make a pretty good team. So we're excited to be here.
Well, we're excited to have you here. I think this is definitely going to be a highlight this rodeo. So very cool. Let's go ahead, Carrie, and if you can come back over to the microphone. It's a little last-minute information for folks who are still looking to buy a ticket and wanting to know some of the more specifics so they can make sure to get out for the rodeo.
Sure, you bet. Like I said, the evening performances, we start Thursday, Friday, Saturday night at 7:30. The special one we have is Saturday afternoon. That performance is at 1:30, so don't miss out on that. Our tickets are available at Select a Seat, Western Wear stores.
At the door?
At the door. You can get them there.
Okay.
They're a little different prices. They're $18.20 if you get them ahead. Their parking this year is provided by Charisma. They'll have buses, and parking will be at the United Spirit Arena, and then we'll bring them up to the Coliseum and take them back also. So we'll have special parking spots for them, and it's free parking, like I say, provided by Charisma.
And one very important note, congratulations on 76 years, and all of this goes to the Boys and Girls Club.
That's
so
correct.
How incredible is that?
We're fun, and it's 76 years of this going on, trying to keep the heritage going. You know, it's great.
Yes.
And then, like, we've given, you know, about $1.5 million back to the Lubbock Boys and Girls Club. So
how awesome.
It's great to have that,
you guys are the best.
and always be able to help them out. So anything we can do for them is even more fun than any. So that's always good.
All right. Appreciate you all so much. Glad to have you here. Anything else that you might want to add?
Come out and see us. We're ready for rodeo, so y'all come out and watch us, watch these guys perform, and it's a good time. It's always good to have a big crowd. So everything we get to give back to the boys and girls are people coming and filling up these seats. So come out and buy a ticket, come support the Boys and Girls Club, and watch a good rodeo.
Thanks so much, y'all. Looking forward to it.